It's bright and early in the morning. You can't even see any of the mountains in the background because the fog is still really low. But we've just come back from a timber shop. We've bought some wood to be able to make raised beds. Let's unpack the van.
It really helps having the van, even though it is a camper van, but we do use it to bring quite a lot of materials from various shops.
I've got a nice, slightly shaded place here. It's just too hot otherwise to stay in the sun. And I'm going to mark out a few centimetres on each board so that when it comes to cutting it, everything's already measured out and that's going to be easier.
So last night we cut up all the wood for the raised beds, and also we managed to pick up some pallets. So initially we wanted to build our compost bin using pallets, but we couldn't get hold of anyone that's selling them. Having some good quality Euro pallet is always good. I'm sure we're going to figure out a way of utilising them. They look pretty much new. They're all heat treated, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that means we can just use it in the garden quite freely.
I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's loads of big massive water bottles all around. This was our initial little drawing of where we want to have the raised beds. And the reason why we want to have raised beds and not a no-dig garden is because once we get older, our knees and our backs are only going to get worse. So it's going to be easier to bend down halfway, then get on our knees to the ground. But second of all, I'm not sure if you can see that massive pile just in front of the solars. We have plenty of these, and there's twigs, leaves, old tree branches. They're massive, these piles, and we have them here, one over there, one next to it. There is loads of them, so we want to utilize them as much as we can, and that way the raised beds are filled, 40% up, and then it's just a matter of the food waste, compost, and the topsoil for the veggies. How much easier would this be with a nail gun?
Oh my god, we'll be done now.
So we've done the sides, and now it's time to put the big sides on. hottest day since we've been here. I know there's been heat waves of like 40 plus, but this is still extremely hot. The next few days is meant to be raining, so I want to tackle these piles in the background and put them into the raised beds as one of the bottom layers.
We got some more wood and we are building the remaining 4 beds for that area there.
I think it's square.
What are you going to do now?
I will put a nail in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to nail it. By the way, we cleared all that stuff that was there, making space for all these.
I just wanted to sit down and quickly tell you about the details of the raised beds. So all 6 beds cost us €354, which is €59 per bed. There are also cheaper solutions out there. We decided to go for the wood because we know how to work with it and it's easier than creating something out of sand blocks or bricks. We wanted to have raised beds because it's visually pleasing for us. We were able to put all our piles of twigs inside there as well, but we also want to experiment with different kinds of beds. In the future we're planning on having a no dig garden behind the trailer and a smaller, possibly dig garden at the front where we're going to have our flowers and perennials that's going to smell gorgeous and decorate the area around where we live. We would love to have all different kind of patches of experimental gardens and see which one works best, and after that stick to that one. Thank you for watching and see you next week, where I'm going to be staying here all on my own as Martin is leaving Portugal for a week.